Hey everyone, Close-Up Knife Reviews, doing a review of the Sitivien ST-24. This is an AUS-8 steel. The black one is a stone wash with an acid etch, I believe. So it does have a smoother spine, a little rounded over spine, a little less aggressive on the jimping. The silver one has a very sharp spine and more sharp on the jimping. Both are done really nice, very sharp. These are flat grinds. Beautiful orange G10 liners, and I think this is G10 as well, but I'm not sure on the handle scales itself. But the handles on Sitivien knives are really beautiful. I've got another Sitivien that I really adore. It's really nice. The handle's super comfortable. This knife is it's got a big belly, real big swoop. I don't know if you call that a drop point or a clip point, but it comes down. Very sharp spine on this one. It definitely shaves my fingernail, where the black one here does not, because it's been, I can't even get my fingernail to shave at all with it. And that's because it's been stone washed. You can kind of see the stone wash pattern in the blade. So overall, this is a smoother knife. If you're looking for the smoother version, this one might feel a little better in your hand. The jimping on the sides is a little bit smoother than this one. This one's a little bit rougher. It's got a little bit more grip to it. It's not sharp enough to cut you, but it's pretty sharp. And then this, I mean, this does feel like it could cut you. It's pretty sharp. Very nice sharp spine. Very nice sharp tip on these. Very accurate grinds on both sides. Sorry about the fingerprints on the blade there, but and the band-aid on the finger is because of these knives. I was doing a little short video of these, and I got nicked right here by this one, and it got me. Not too bad, but and the other thing to note on these, I guess, is the finger choil here on this black version is much more rounded over. It doesn't actually have like any machining where it's been rounded over. It's just been rounded over because of the stone wash. So I would say the black finger choil here on the black knife is much more comfortable than the silver one. If we look at these side by side, you can see the silver one. Let's look at this one. The silver one will take my fingernail very easily, and so it's I wouldn't say sharp where it's going to actually cut your finger, but it's sharp where it could, if you put a lot of pressure in this area with some delicate skin, you could get cut from this. The black version definitely, again, will not cut. I'm sure it's just like the rest of the knife. I can't even get my fingernail to shave on it. So much more refined because of the stone wash. Much nicer to put your finger in here and do extended tasks with this black version. If that's what you're looking to do, is kind of choke up and do some fine feather sticking, I would say the black one's going to be a little bit better for that. I personally like a silver blade versus a black blade. That's just kind of what I've grown to like. Food prep, things like that. I just tend to like a silver blade, keeping it cleaner. And this one would have been nice if they did black hardware on it instead of silver. But overall, I give both of these knives a 10. And maybe a 9 because of the finger choil, but I like them, and I think, you know, if you bought either version of these, you could take a little sandpaper and smooth out these edges, even along the spine, if that's your thing, that's what you want. Smooth out that jimping real quick. Wouldn't be a big deal, but I love these handles. These handles are really nice. Again, this is the Sitivien ST-24 and AUS-8 steel. It's my first experience with the AUS-8. I know a lot of other people actually really like the AUS-8, and tell me down in the comments what's your thought on the AUS-8 steel. Tell me if you've had good experience or bad experience, or what's your thoughts on it. I haven't researched toughness and, you know, edge retention and things like that. But I know Sitivien makes a good knife, and I'm really happy with these. It took a while to get these. It took me about a month to get these. I think I'm the first person to do a review of these on YouTube. I didn't see any other videos on the ST-24. So if you've been looking at this knife, hope this video found you and helped you out make a decision. Really big blade. We got 4.5 inches on the blade, 4.5 inches or so on the handle. So overall about a 9-inch knife. The knife is very comfortable. This is one of the first knives I've purchased with this type of swooping belly and the handle like this for your fingers. And honestly, my fingers fit in there really nicely. And I really like how it feels in the hand. It fills out my hand. It's not too skinny of a handle. And it feels good in reverse grip as well. So standard grip, and I like the amount of jimping they gave you. It's not too little, you know, and it's not too much. I think it's just right. The blade thickness is real nice. I don't feel like the jimping weakened the blade. I don't feel like they went too deep or too far forward with it. I think it's just right. Reverse grip on these feels really good. Pinky here, other fingers here. You can wrap your thumb over the top if you want to, and I think it just feels really nice. You don't have to put your thumb over the top, but it definitely fits and it feels like it's made for that. And so I really like that. And I'm really digging this green on this blade and or on the handle. I'm gonna pull out another Sitivien really quick here. I'm trying to keep this video short for everyone, but I'm gonna pull out the ST11 handle just so you can see. I'm using really nice lighting here, and so this is the color you're going to get. And this is my other Sitivien, the ST11. And just to put that up here and give you guys an idea of the color difference, this is more of an army green. This is more of like a neon green. It's kind of a neat, fun handle. So they do a really fantastic job with their handles. I really think Sitivien's got their handles dialed in. Really happy with that. So I'm gonna put this big one away. This knife is like a pound. It's the ST11, big, huge knife. But I really am impressed with Sitivien's quality and their pricing and their handles. And so I kind of wish I would have got 2 matching blades, but I did this for you guys. I bought these with my own money to do this review, so I bought a black one and a silver one, and I'm glad I did because now I can see the differences in the spine, in the jimping, in the finger sharpening choil, and just that's the only differences though is basically from the blade forward, and the handles are the same, and everything else is the same. I really think they're just a nice knife overall. They're straight, it's just like they should be. There's a nice straight spine. Let's take a look at these two side by side. And it's amazing that the handles they match perfectly. The design on both of these are just identical. I would expect to see a little variation in these scales, but they must be done on a machine and just kind of done exactly the same. So good job, Sitivien, on quality. And here you can see what I'm talking about the spine and the jimping. You can see the jimping is just a little smoother, and the spine's a little smoother. So guys, that's the Sitivien ST-24. I hope this review helped you out. Hope everybody's well. Please subscribe to the channel, comment, like, do all the nice things you can for this channel. Help me grow. I really appreciate you and everybody in the knife community. Hope this review helped you out. And again, I hope everybody's well. And I hope this review helped everybody. Again, this is Close-Up Knife Reviews. There will be a short video on this knife, probably on both of these knives as well. So please watch out for that. And God bless.